It is time now for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Wednesday morning, January 18th, 2017. Get on! Good morning to you all. This lovely Wednesday morning, January 18th, 2017. Here it's 8:41 a.m. and it's 37 degrees. Here, not near today's high, it'll be 41. Here on the Peter Channel Morning News at 8:41. Here and our top story is U.S. President Barack Obama has commuted Chelsea United sentence for Lincoln documents of WikiLeaks to 2007. The 29-year-old transgender U.S. Army private board brother men will be freed on May 17th instead of their scheduled 2045 release. Washington, President Obama will leave office on Friday with highest approval rating since 2009. His presidency largely viewed as a success, and the majority said they'll miss him when he is gone. With 4 years left in the roles, U.S. Vice President Joe Biden used his strong speech at Davos to tell the nation about the world's workers that they do not pay enough in taxes. Democrats attacked Betsy DeVos. President Donald Trump's education nominee called her a fit for the job during a contentious confirmation hearing Tuesday evening while Republicans defended her as a bold reformer who will disrupt the status. President-elect Donald Trump run the Health and Human Services Department introduced the first commissioner Wednesday when Obamacare starts talking and is backing a host of ethical questions world around him. Former President George H.W. Bush named to his Medal Plaza's Houston Accord spokesman, Bush spokesman Jim McGrath tweeted that Bush has been taken to the Houston Methodist Hospital Saturday for a shredded referendum and responded very well. Boris Johnson has warned EU leaders not to give the UK punishment meetings for Brexit and amendment of some World War II movie. The Gambia's parliament has extended President Yahya Jammeh's term, which is due to end on Thursday following his defeat and elected by 90 days. But Tala, Iraqi force command in Philly Reed taking in Mosul from the Islamic State group of top commanders said on Wednesday 3 months after a huge offensive against the jihadist bastion was launched. Norzali Zamana, wife of Obama teen and Mrs. Salaman, has been charged with under anti-terrorism laws as she fired none of the shots. She was nowhere near the bloody scene. None of the evidence made so far public that she shared. Scott Perdue, Attorney General, spent the past 6 years in the office. Battling name Environmental Protection Agency has get a chance Wednesday morning to convince lawmakers of the Capitol that he is qualified to run the agency. The full force of the U.S. domestic security apparatus will be deployed to stand guard as President Donald Trump takes the oath of office Friday. Estimated 900,000 people gathered to Washington for the inauguration. A long-running lawsuit accuses the Secret Service of discriminating against black agents appear to be coming in and without a trial. Russia extended Edward Snowden's leave to remain in the country until 2020, Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman said. Several powerful earthquakes in magnitudes of 4.5 to 5.7 have struck central Italy, reaches August goodbye. Tremors last year. Japan funded launch a missile defense satellite to upgrade the country's surveillance network that can detect track North Korea's missile launches. The U.S. Secret Service agreed to pay $24 million to settle the class action lawsuit for 2000, which alleged racial bias and promotion of agents. Billionaire Wilbur Ross Jr. Trump's picked to serve as cabinet secretary will face a committee hearing after the Nazi would have been invested in cabinet months. This week began his honored series of confirmation hearings for President Donald Trump's cabinet nominees. Goldman Sachs posted earnings on Wednesday that it easily topped the market expectation of the top and bottom lines. Shares on the volatile news merely lost as it raced and the stock market could move slightly higher in pre-market trading. U.S. News JP Morgan for the alleged mortgage discrimination. Stock features on Wednesday reported into marginally higher open as investors adjusted an earnings report from the Goldman Sachs Group and Citigroup Incorporated. Investors are weighted. Reported inflation as well as in a speech from the Federal Reserve. The parent company of the pizza arcade chain, Chuck E. Cheese, making a prep for the initial public offering said. The profit of CEC Entertainment and Paul Global Management has begun talking about Chuck E. Cheese. Stocks for now, that video 96 plus 26.77. That's B forward. That's 6.75 points to return to 267.89. Nasdaq down for 35.39 points and 5,538.73. A giant crack in the 9 shelf has forced the team besides us into the station with the bridge and Arctic survey. Said Monday it was moving an 88 drunk teammate from the ILS 6 research station up to 3 mile. In the article published in the journal Suki's, Vasek next week explained pretty clear terms on how the news piece about got the name of Donald Trump. A huge wave has been spotted in the upper atmosphere of Venus baffling scientists because it's staying in the soil still about the planet's surface. We're cursed with a zebra shark giving birth to the pups without a male popping in the bin and reported in Australia. Removed from our male popping and living in isolation of many, the shark survives the divide, all predators and 3 offsprings. The rise of drug resistant bacterial superbugs has been a concern of public health officials for years, and now the U.S. Centers for Disease Control Prevention reported a worst case scenario: a woman that will have a bacterial infection. Philadelphia, if hot chili peppers are your thing, then you might be ahead of the curve when it comes life expectancy you do studies suggested. An article published this week on Good House Game Show reports from parents that discovers a model side of popular TV and toy called Soviet Draft. Tessie is 5th cheapest state smoking according to personal finance website analysts per person cost per the habit. Peter Childers is at 8:47 on this Wednesday morning, and it's time now for a spot support. The North Lancers boys basketball team eked out a 61-60 win on the Bellingham Blackhawks on Griffin McNair's game-winning shot at the buzzer. Here tonight, the Boston Celtics be at the Garden take on New York Knicks. Game time 7:30 p.m. The Boston Bruins be in Detroit take on Detroit Red Wings. Game time 8 o'clock. And the Wheaton Lions men's basketball team will have a game against the Emerson. Game time is 7 o'clock. Pittsburgh, the father of Mike Tomlin, regrets the language he used to describe the New England Patriots during the post-game speech. Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver enter by an opportunity live stream told me about a tough playoff victory. Already now, Blake Griffin and Clippers could have Chris Paul and course surgery Wednesday to pair toward a little bit of left thumb. Sending your movement companies help fears the Chargers move to LA. Peter Childers is now 8:48 on this Wednesday morning. It is time now for traffic and transit report. Let the business between green line experience battle lanes between Leachman government center station and disabled train. Select S4 SL5 experience battle lanes and disabled bus. Commuter rail. Pittsburgh train 43743 from North Station operating 550 minutes Piasco between Waverly and Wachusett. Freeman train 58470 from Freeman is operated 10 and 50 minutes Piasco between West Negative South Station. Newbury Rock Line train 10370 from North Station is operating 5012 minutes between Williamsburg Works and Walkburg. To the signal issue, Newbury train 157 and 810 from North Station operating 550 minutes late between North Station and Newbury to the signal issue. Newbury Walk Line to the signal issue between North Station and Chelsea and outbound trains may experience delays of 5 to 15 minutes. And Newbury train 155 737 from North Station is operating 10 to 20 minutes late between Chelsea and Newbury to the signal issues. Alright, I was on my ways of doing on there. Down in Connecticut, where 95 the stop outside is back to Fairfield down to Grit, to the Stefford 95, the north outside back to Greenwich, Mirror Parkway west outside back to Bridgeport, down to Stefford, Mirror Parkway east outside back to Bridgeport, Route 80 is stop outside back from 15 away to 95 in Bridgeport, and Route 80 is stop outside Lowthorne and Nantucket, 84 west outside back to the Newtown, 84 Portfest back to Waterbury Stretch, 95 on the northbound side, it is backed up on West Haven down to New Haven, Connecticut, 91 on the northbound side, it is back to Middletown to Nottingham. Interstate 84, 91 is south outside back to Winslow to Interstate 84 down to Harvard, Connecticut. 84 west side is back to Manchester down to Harvard Rand. 91. 84 east side is back up from Newport to down to Harvard, Connecticut. 291 is south side, it is back to Route 91. 91 is south side, it is back up from Winslow to down to Harvard, Connecticut. 91 on the north side, about 57 minutes. Mass Pike in Springfield, here around 291. 190 is south side back around 290. 290 east side about Route 92. Shrewsbury. 495 on the northbound side, about 126 in Bellingham, all the way out to Route 135 out in Hopkinton here, and the Mass Pike. Out of an hour, 146 on the northbound side, back to Route 99 in Lincoln, 99. Northbound side, about 126 to 122, Lincoln with Sackett area. 146 on the southbound side, back up from 15 and 95 down to Providence. 95 on the southbound side, back up from protected down to Providence. 295 on the northbound side, back up from 1 and 95 downtown Attleboro, 95 to the north outside, back to now, stretch from 295 to 152. 95 on the north outside, back to 37 to Wark down to downtown Providence. 95, south outside, back to downtown Providence. Mass Pago, west outside, back to 69 to downtown Providence. Jamestown, Mount Open, Newport Bridge is out. Lincoln Gate, Route 20 south outside, it is backed up just around the Warren Bridge. 140 south outside is backed around New Bedford, switch Route 6. 95 on the north outside, it is backed up around Route 1 in Sharon, 128 Canton. 24 on the north outside, about 129 Sultanoi, Route 128 Canton. Route 3 on the north outside is backed up around Route 18 in Weymouth, all the way down to the Braintree Split. Savvy Expressway on the both ends, it's backed up from Braintree Split all the way to the Mass Pack. 120 on the north outside, it is backed up from that one all the way to the Waltham. 120 on the south outside, it is backed up with Woburn Stretch on both ends. And then it's again from Burlington all the way to Waltham. Mass Pack East outside is back to the data quality after the expressway. Mass Pack West outside by the local airport down at South Boston. 93 south outside back to Woburn area to Zakin Bridge. Route 1 is south outside slow to Chelsea down to Charlestown. Route 3 is typical from 495 Road down to Route 128 in Burlington. 93 south outside is back to the Manchester down to Derry, New Hampshire. Route 293 eastbound side back between Route 3 and 93 out in Manchester. 101 on both ends is backed up from Hepton all the way out to Candia. Spotted turn back both ends back to the Portsmouth down to Dover. Interstate 89 stops on both ends from Concord all the way up to the Warner. 93 on south side back to Tilton on the Concord. 93 to the north side back to Tilton, New Hampshire. Main turn backed up from York all the way down at Saco. 95 and south side back to York. 95 on the north side is backed up at 295 to Portland. 295 backed up at Portland all the way down to Brunswick. 295 south side back to Freeport. Route 1 eastbound side back to Brunswick and Bath. Main turn back on the northbound side is back around Route 202 at Green Bay. And Interstate 91 on the northbound side is back around Linden, Vermont. Peter Childers time, 8:53 on this Wednesday morning here. Time now for weather report here. Looking at radar and it shows some rain showers stretching from Newport, Vermont, stretching all the way down to the south coast of Massachusetts, around the Outer Cape. Patchy rain showers from northern all the way up in the northeastern portion of Massachusetts, around the north shore, and stretch to the west as west with some sleet around Millbury here. And take a look at Northern New England. It's seeing some snow showers from eastern New Hampshire, central and western and central portions of Maine, and down eastern portions of Maine, and some snow and sleet around New Hampshire and coastal New Hampshire, and snow showers in the north central and the northwestern portion of New Hampshire, and stretching it down upstate New York, and some snow showers from southwestern Vermont down around Albany, New York, some rain showers in eastern and central portions of New York City and down to Pennsylvania from Allentown down to Altoona, and west central portion of New Jersey. Here. Seven-day forecast goes like this. Today, rain like May for 2 p.m. Then it just reduces up to 4 p.m. Classic color high about 4 degrees. And northeast about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Concentration 7%. New spent to less than 10 minutes possible for tonight. And just reduces May for 7 p.m. Classic color about 2 degrees. Northeast about 6 miles an hour. Coming to northwest of midnight. Thursday, cloudy podcast come out the grid become a mostly sunny. Come out 46 about 28 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Friday, put sunny mostly clouds about 43 about 31 degrees. Light variable wind. Saturday, put sunny mostly clouds about 46 about 32 degrees. Sunday, put sunny mostly clouds about 40 about 32 degrees. Monday, adjust rate mostly clouds about 43 about 37 degrees. Concentration is 40%. And for Tuesday, adjust rate clouds about 31 degrees and concentration is 40%. In Tottenham, overcast at 48. Overcast at 38 with humidity 93%. In Naughton, it's 37 degrees. At Mansfield, it's 38. And that's great for the Peter Shell. Morning news on this January 18, 2017 on a Wednesday. Peter, good morning, goodbye to all. See you at 12 noon for a new report. I'll give a good morning.